Let's stay in the United States. A jury in Los Angeles has recommended the death sentence for Lonnie David Franklin, a serial killer who was found guilty of the murders of 9 young women and a 15-year-old girl. The killings took place over more than 2 decades, hence his name, the Grimsleeper. That's because of the gap between the murders. Rejed Ahmed reports.
These are the faces of Lonnie David Franklin Jr.'s victims. The serial killer was convicted of shooting 7 women to death between 1985 and 1988. Years later, he then embarked on a second round of murders, strangling a 15-year-old girl and killing 2 other women between 2002 and 2007.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, fixed the penalty for defendant Lonnie David Franklin Jr. as death by execution as to count 1.
After being convicted last month, a jury spent 8 hours deliberating on whether to recommend the death penalty. Franklin sat impassive in court, listening as the decision was read out. The death sentence for all 10 murder counts. The former garbage collector preyed on poor and vulnerable young women, dumping their bodies in dustbins and alleyways. He was finally caught after DNA linked him to the victims. His defence attorneys argued against the death penalty, saying it would only delay the healing process for victims' families. California hasn't carried out an execution since 2006, with the state now trying to approve a new lethal injection drug protocol. The decision will now go to a sentencing hearing in August. Rejed Ahmed, BBC News.